Rich Rising. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in, welcome in. If you are watching this, well, I am Head.Lioness. If you're watching this on YouTube, please hit that like button and subscribe for me. If you are watching on TikTok, please double tap that screen a few times for me. FYP this, let the rest of the collective know we're here about to have this conversation, or we're having this conversation. Welcome in, welcome in. We're going to get into the weekend message. We're going to get into the weekend message. See what I'm going to do a small spread this rising. I'm going to do a small spread and see what the message is here. Thank you for tapping the screen. Welcome in, Rich Rising, everyone. We're going to see what the message is this morning, this rising for the weekend. Just some weekend insight. I'm going to do a slight spread, a little spread. Heavy emphasis on be of service. There's a lot of changes that's coming into place for the collective. This is a collective read, you guys. There's a lot of changes that's coming into place for the collective, and I feel like, a lot of the collective is going to find themselves in a place where they can be true to who they are, and within being true to who they are, they're going to be able to be of service to those around them. And so you should embrace that. There's some changes that's coming. I've seen it. All right, let me get like two. I'm gonna just pull a few because I don't want to stay on too long. Hold on, let me come out of here because welcome in. And I'm just about through. Can't take you, won't take you, can't take you home. My head about it for you. I gotta be on my Alright, let's go here. Alright. Heavy emphasis also collective. If you've been feeling like you've been under attack, spiritual warfare, or anything like that, be reminded that you are heavily protected always, and that I just hear no weapon formed against you shall prosper. Okay, so be reminded of that. Okay, laugh at those that are trying to sabotage you, those that are trying to come up against you or anything like that. Laugh at their ass, because they will not be successful. Don't you for a second even think that they will be. Okay, let's get into this. Welcome in. Y'all, thank y'all for tapping the screen. Thank you for your roses. Let me see here what we got. Yeah, I'm telling you, there's some changes happen. And laugh at your demons. But I'm telling you, hey Miley, I'm telling you, there's some changes. You've been patient. Just be a little bit longer. Just a little bit longer, y'all. But there's something, I'm telling y'all, like we said the other day, there's some seeds that you have planted, okay? And things are about to turn around. This is your wake-up call. Like I said in the pre-shuffle, make sure to focus on being true to yourself. This is going to bring you in the success that you've been trying to obtain, whatever that looks like for you. Hey, Evelyn, Grand Rising. This is somebody's wake-up call. That whatever you've been stressing about, anybody that's been trying to come up against you, make it hard for you, put obstacles in your way, laugh at them, because I'm telling you, they will not be successful. It will not be successful. They will not prevail over you. Like, that's just not what's going to happen here. Okay, there's something here about continuing to look forward and nurturing yourself. Because all of this is within. We seen that the other day. The blueprint is within you. All right, let me get some from this rose deck. I want to do a small spread. I don't want to be on too long. Holy Spirit, give me one for be patient. Give me one for be patient. Give me one for be patient. What did I tell y'all? What did I just tell y'all? The blueprint is within you. I'm telling you, the blueprint is within you. You don't have to rush anything. You don't have to worry about anything. You are the blueprint. I've been telling y'all this, the leader, not the follower. You are the example. I'm telling you this. There's no reason for you to worry. There's no reason for you to be afraid. Only thing you need to do is focus on and worry about being true to yourself and going after the things that you know you're supposed to be going after. And that's the things that bring you happiness, the things that bring you a peace of mind, the things that you love. You know what I'm saying? The blueprint is within you. Just continue to be patient because it's working itself out. Give me one for focus on success. Thank you. Hidden in plain sight, learning, teaching. I'm telling you, some of y'all, and I'm not going to even say some of y'all, I'm going to say the collective as a whole. And when I say some of y'all, I'm not excluding anybody. That's just, I've realized that that's a filler word that I use. I'm working on it, okay? But this goes for the entire collective, all right? The blueprint, the seeds that you have planted, whatever projects you've been working on, whatever that looks like, okay, focus on it. Focus on success. The card that came out to clarify focus on success says hidden in plain sight, learning, teaching. So what I take from that is whatever skills that you already have, that you've been cultivating with, go ahead and continue to work on them. Meaning, if you need to educate yourself some more on those skills or whatever that industry is or whatever that looks like, it's time to up the knowledge. Focus on it. Okay, this is your wake-up call here. This is your wake-up call. Okay, something is hidden in plain sight. And it could very well be that the blueprint is right inside of you. You already got the blueprint. Like I said, the leader, not the follower. The example, you set the tone. That's what this is. Give me one for wake-up call. Give me one for wake-up call. Give me one for wake-up call. Thank you, Danielle. Give me one for wake-up call. Some of you guys could be, I told y'all the other day, some of y'all could be going back to school, taking up like courses or things like that. Some of you guys could really be doing that. Some of y'all are finishing up school. Somebody's graduating with a degree. I'm telling you, wake-up call. Be expressive. Be expressive. Some of you aren't dancing enough. And when we mean by dancing, you're not moving your body enough. Some of you guys, when you're at home, if you're not making time to get up and move your hips, move your body, some of y'all need to move a little bit more. Be more physically active. Be more expressive. What is laugh at your demons? Give me one for laugh at your demons. Give me one for laugh at your demons. Thank you. Yes, absolutely. Give me one for laugh at your demons, Spirit. For the collective. Give me one for laugh at your demons. Thank you. Yeah. Because you know what? Even at the bottom of the deck, we got joy, peace, sweetness of life. Roses without thorns, okay? Let me tell you something. These people, whoever this is, trying to come up against you, and the only thing you do is alchemize every attack. You alchemize it, turn it into something beneficial for you, make it into something that you can use to elevate you even higher. Yeah, you're a healer. You heal yourself. So that's why it's like laugh at them, because nothing that anybody, whether they be near or far, nothing that anybody tries to do will prevail when it comes to any sort of like attacks towards you. Okay? Let me see here. We're going to get into this. All right. Give me one for be patient. Code of the seeds. The blueprint is within the next step. Give me one for be patient and code of the seeds. So some things are still working out in the background, collective. That's why Spirit is like, you need to be patient when it comes to maybe be patient, because some things are still working out in the background for these next steps. But you already planted the seeds, and you are the blueprint. There's some things that still need to be worked out. What is this focus and sub Rosa? What is this hidden in plain sight? Okay. Two more. Thank you. Yeah. Be open to these changes. Okay. Tell me more about this. Give me one for laugh at your demons in the mother line. Oh, shit. Give me one. What do y'all got going on? What is that? What is that? Give me a card. What is that? Give me one. Give me one. So laugh at your demons. What is this? Some of you guys may feel like you've been working real hard for a very long time. Some of y'all may feel like it's whatever this is that you're working on, it's been taking a long time to come in. It's been taking a long time to manifest. This could be another reason why some of you may be feeling like, you know, whatever type of spiritual warfare that, because a lot of people be like, oh, I don't believe in that. You don't believe in it if you want to. That's cool. But for those of us who know better, we know. Okay, so for those of you who are feeling like, you know, you've been under spiritual attack for some time now, you're just, I feel like somebody might feel like they're constantly having to heal themselves or constantly having to rebuild or something like that. But you need to not worry, even though you've been being patient for a little while. Somebody's not happy. Damn. This, like, you're going to recover from whatever this disappointment, whatever this lack of fulfillment, whatever this is that someone has tried to project onto you. Heavy emphasis. I feel like somebody might be doing some type of spell work. I'm not going to lie. I'm not trying to scare nobody. But I feel like that could very well be what someone has been doing in the background to cause blockages for you. So that way you can be unhappy. Feeling like your manifestations are never going to come in. It's like, damn, I've been patient for a very long time. I don't know when it's going to come in. When is it going to happen? Spirit is saying just continue to focus. Continue to up your knowledge. Increase your knowledge. Be open to changes. Be open to being expressive. And laugh at anything or anybody that is trying to come up against you, because that's not for you. That's not your reality. That's not your reality. Whatever this disappointment is, you're going to be recovering from this, especially if it has something to do with finances, with the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. You're going to be overcoming any adversities, any financial losses or anything like that maybe someone was blocking. Someone could have been intentionally blocking your finances. But this is healing. This whole situation is healing. This disappointment, this lack of feeling fulfilled, this lack of, just being unhappy. Water and earth is out here. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Tell me more about this. You gotta laugh at this shit. Like, laugh at these folks, whoever this is, whatever this is. Whatever this is your wake-up call. What is this? Give me clarity on this. What happened here? Before we move on, since we started right here. What happened here? What's next? Yeah, there's some breakthrough coming, and that's the fucking truth. Thank you. There's some breakthrough coming. There's a breakthrough coming. Okay? There's some clarity that's coming. Heavy emphasis on you just need to stay focused, collective. Stay focused, collective. There's some clarity coming. And honestly, any type of confusion or any type of, you know that feeling when you just know some shit ain't right. You know what I'm saying? Any of that is about to be revealed. Anything that you've been, I think this mug kind of, being shady. This mug could be, a little jealous of me, what I got going on, what I'm trying to do, or something like that. That's going to be revealed. The truth is going to be exposed. Also, somebody, you might have done a return to sender, and that shit is hitting. It's hitting. So understand, you're going to start seeing that also. And that's another reason why confirmation, this financial recovery, this breakthrough is here. There's a breakthrough moment coming. Air is out here. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. May 21st through June 20th could be a significant time period for you guys. Okay, there's some type of new idea, maybe some sort of conversation or something like that. Heavy emphasis on you need to buckle down and focus, collective. If there was ever a time to focus and do what you know you need to do for your craft, for your brand, for your ideas, whatever that looks like, any new idea that comes to, to the forefront, like, what, I think I want to do XYZ. Do it. Do it. This is the season of breakthrough right now. Tell me more about this. Hey, welcome in, Cynthia. Tell me more about this. Yeah, some of y'all might have been feeling like, I ain't making no movement. The Fool is in reverse. It's like I haven't been making any movement. I've been stalled out. I've been holding back. I feel restricted. But you're finna break through all of this. That was never your energy. That was never your energy. Tell me more about this Fool. Yeah, this was all in your head. Somebody might have been fucking with your head, yo. Somebody might have been fucking with your head. Sending confusion, sending creative blocks, sending, for energy that have you second guessing yourself or doubting yourself in some type of way. Tell me more about this. Yeah, but the scales are balancing, baby. The scales are balancing. Some of y'all got some type of settlement or something like that. That's finna come through. This is gonna be your justice. There's some type of truth, some type of honesty. Like there's some type of truth that's coming to the light. That's going to balance. That's gonna balance all of this out. Tell me more about this. What is this truth? Yeah, what is this delay? Somebody was intentionally causing for you to slow down in competition with you. Somebody was intentionally trying to cause you to slow down. Delays, lose your momentum, stalling you out, in competition with you. What is this? Five of Swords. What was they doing? What does that look like? Family disputes. This could be somebody in your family. Or somebody that you have a family with. Some of you guys may be feeling like the money's so fucked up you want to file bankruptcy. I don't recommend filing bankruptcy. Hey, welcome in. I don't recommend filing bankruptcy. But if you have to, do what you feel is best for you. Some of you guys could be in conflict over some money with a family member or somebody that you've created. Some of you guys could be in conflict over some money with a family member or somebody that you've created some type of family with. There's a lot of disputes here because this person is in competition with you. This person could have been purposely saying things to you to delay you. And you got to remember, spell work is not always somebody lighting candles and chanting certain things. And, spell work could be just what they say. It could be how they talk. It could be how they speak over you. That's spell work. Speaking ill, projecting. Like I said, hoping and wishing that you don't get the wins that you're supposed to get. You working your ass off. I've been patient. I done planted the seeds. I've been studying and educating myself. I've been working my ass off, but I'm not getting nowhere. You got somebody directly connected to you that's in competition with you, manipulating the energy, causing unnecessary stress and mental confusion to have you second guessing and doubting yourself. Have you up in your head with the Eight of Swords here. But you need to laugh at this, laugh at it. Let it roll off for you. Let it roll off for you, collective. This is not your energy. This is this person's energy projecting because they know what you're capable of. They're intimidated by you. There's a lot of conflict about money here. Lots of conflict about money. Some of you guys could be deciding to go against the grain and do something that goes against like a family tradition or something like that. That could have you at odds with family members, maybe the elders in your family. Continue to do what you know is right. Continue to do, like we said, focus on loving yourself. Tell me more about this. Yeah, these people are going to be in so much regret for the betrayals. That's another reason why I said that's another reason, so much regret, because for one, you're gonna move past this. That's why I said this is not this lack of feeling accomplished, this sense of being unhappy, this sense of feeling like nothing is coming through. I've been patient, I've been working on it. None of that. That is not your energy. That energy doesn't belong to you. Whoever this is, this could have been a lover. This could have been a lover with the Two of Cups in the reverse, the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. This could have been a lover for some of you. This could have been a lover for some of you. A romantic partner that you are in separation from now. Or you're rejecting this person now. Either way go, you've withdrawn your energy. And this person could be very well trying to attack your finances so that way you're not stable enough to move on from them. Stable enough to stand on your own and maybe not need their support. Because it's like, oh, you're rebellious. You're rebelling against some type of, I want to say like I said, somebody here could very well be breaking some type of tradition. It could be, people normally stay with their husband and their wife even through, the backstabbings and betrayals or whatever it is that maybe you've been through or whatever the case may be. People normally stay. And you like, fuck no, I'm not staying. You know what I'm saying? I'm not staying. People could be trying to tell you that's another reason why the card said focus on loving yourself, being true to yourself, nurturing yourself. People could be trying to guilt trip you into either staying with them or to staying with somebody that you ain't supposed to be with. You're going to move on from this. You're going to find contentment. You're going to find peace. There's going to be a positive outcome from this. So that's another reason why Spirit is like, laugh at these folks. Let that shit roll off for you. This ain't your energy. This is not for you, and it's not going to be for you. This is not what Spirit and the Most High God has in store for you. That's not what this looks like. Okay? Heavy emphasis on any financial burdens that you've been dealing with, that someone has maybe been intentionally causing for you. Whether it be with the things that they say, the way that they speak, or them purposely putting obstacles in your way when it comes to your financial stability. All of that is going to be restored. You're going to recover from that. You're going to recover from that. Cancer could be significant. Gemini. Somebody could have a Gemini sun. Scorpio. Somebody could have a Mars in Scorpio. All right. Final cards here for this laugh at your demons. Purposely doing it, yeah. This is somebody that you're not speaking to. This is somebody that you do not want to, you do not want to deal with. You don't want no parts with this person. Completely withdrawn. There's no love here. May 28th through June 12th could be significant. May 21st through June 21st. So I'm going to say between the months of May, which we're in May right now, and June. There's going to be some significant changes that takes place, collective. There's going to be some significant changes that take place, collective. And I'm telling you, anybody that was trying to block any sort of new beginning for you, these people are going to be so overwhelmed with that same energy returning back to them. Tell me more about this. Thank you, Mylan. Tell me more about this. What kind of messages for this? Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, you're withdrawing your energy from this. You're trusting your intuition at this time, and you should continue to tap in with your spirit team and trust your intuition at this time. Trust the downloads that you are receiving. There's some type of financial stability that you're manifesting in with this Page of Pentacles. It may start off small. But again, like we said the other day, you're the type of person that can take something small and make something major happen with it, okay? And you can do that all by yourself with the Ten of Wands out here. You can do it all by yourself, okay? So understand, this little disappointment, this little spell of a setback that you've been going through, all of this is about to turn itself around, okay? All of this is about to turn itself around. Someone also may try and come and manipulate you with some type of love offer, but I'm hearing that you need to absolutely not accept this love offer, whether it be reconciliation, whether it be somebody could come in here. Somebody might be dealing with a player or somebody that, gets around or something like that. They like to come in like, oh, there's some, helping aid or something like that. Like they really got your best interest at heart or something like that, but this person is only a disappointment. This person is a disappointment. Trust your intuition when it comes to this person. This person could see that you're starting to turn things around within your finances, and that could be why they're wanting to come around. Like, oh, collective is strong enough to do it all by themselves. So let me go in there and see if I can, attach myself to collective. Absolutely not. This will be nothing but a disappointment here. So make sure to trust your intuition and be willing to withdraw your energy when it's called for. Okay? Make sure to do that. Because you got some financial stability that you're manifesting in here, okay? And you're going to be able to do this all by yourself. It might be a little hard work. I'm not going to lie to you. With this Ten of Wands in the upright, it might be a little hard. You might be working extra hours. You might be, filling multiple roles or something like that. I'm not going to tell you that. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you like, oh, it's going to be a cakewalk. It likely won't be a cakewalk, baby. I'm going to just brace you right now. But you're capable of doing this. You're capable of doing this, and you won't be in that energy of having to do it by yourself for a very long time, that you're not going to be in that energy because this Ten of Wands is in the upright. So it might be a little hard to start off, but it's not going to stay like that, okay? You just focus on it. Dedicate yourself to it, okay? Dedicate yourself to it. What is this? Be patient. What is this? Be patient. Uh-oh. Don't be pessimistic, collective. Don't be pessimistic, and don't speak negatively to yourself. Even if it seems like it's not coming in as quickly as you would like for it to come in, do not speak negatively to yourself, okay? Get your emotions under control so that way you can focus. Get your emotions under control so that way you can focus on the seeds that you have already planted. Queen of Swords is out here in the reverse. I don't think this is regarding you with, you know, how you speak. I feel like this is you talking to yourself. Be patient with yourself. There's some type of, I'm not happy here. I'm disappointed. I feel like I'm working. I got nothing to show for. There's some type of self-disappointment here. Don't speak to yourself like that. Don't speak to yourself like that. Especially if you're doing the best you can with what you got. Okay? Don't be harsh to yourself. Don't be harsh towards yourself. Tell me more about this. Be patient. What is this about? Give me more for this, for the collective. Collective. Now, one thing we're going to do over here, for those of y'all that are new here, one thing I do is I hold everybody accountable. Okay? So if there is any areas that you are procrastinating in, that you may be allowing yourself to be distracted from, you need to go ahead and rectify those situations. Clear any distractions out. You need to find a way to work through that procrastination. Okay? Because that's also another reason why certain things aren't coming through. Or maybe we're moving too fast, or we're wanting things to happen too fast. This could be either way. Either we're not quite doing enough, or we're expecting for things to happen like that. And that's not how some of this stuff is going to work. And so we have to wrap our minds around being patient enough to allow divine timing to work itself out. Because there's still, like I said earlier, there's still some things that need to be smoothed out in the back end, on the back end. But any type of distractions that you are dealing with, whether it be intentionally or unintentionally, we need to work on that so that way you can focus. So you can focus. Because it's like, I'm going to be real with you. It's like, you know, you can't sit up here and be fussing about things not working out or things not coming through. Hey, Shannon, things not coming through for real when you only go out there and water your garden every couple of days. You know what I'm saying? You can't be upset about your garden not blossoming in the way that it's supposed to when you don't go out there and tend to it every single day. Okay? Because you rather do this or you rather do that. If we gonna talk about it, we're gonna be real about it. There's some type of distractions here that still need to be worked out, collective. We can't throw a fit like, damn, I'm not seeing anything. Well, are we crossing all our T's, dotting all of our I's? Are we actually showing up every day? Are we doing what we need to do? You know what I'm saying? Like that's the thing. And I feel like that just follows into this focus on success. Like this is your wake up call. That there's some things you as the collective need to focus on. Okay? It makes it easier for folks that's hoping and wishing and praying on your downfall. You know, it makes it easier for them if you not showing up 100% dedicated. You know what I'm saying? 100% locked in. Can't be swayed. Can't be distracted. Okay? Tell me more about this. Okay. Tell me more about this. Yeah, baby, you're not disciplined enough. Y'all. You're not being disciplined enough, collective. The seven of Pentacles is in the reverse. Low effort, unfinished work, procrastination. Collective. And I'm just talking about a garden too. I'm talking about a garden too. This is, in the upright, this is somebody that's overly protective of their garden, of the seeds that they have planted. They go in, they tend to it. They work on it every day. They do what they need to do for it. They show up. They're dedicated. They're disciplined. But we coming out in the reverse, collective. We're coming out in the reverse, collective. That's another reason why I said no definite answer can be given at this time as far as this be patient, because I can't give you no insight on some shit that you still got stuff you got to do for it. So I don't know when it's going to come into fruition. I guess when you get out there and do what you're supposed to do with it, that's when it's going to work itself out. But right now it's like we not really, I'm going to be real with y'all. Y'all know I'm going to keep it a buck. We not really showing up. We not really showing up as much as we could, collective. We not really showing up as much as we could. There's a lot of procrastination here. It's a lot of bare minimum ass effort, collective. I'm gonna just be real with you. That's why you're not seeing the rewards. That's why Spirit is like, I mean, I'm ready to do my part. Shit. I done gave you the idea. I done gave you the necessary tools to at least start it. I'm ready to do my part. I mean, but you ain't really showing up to work every day that you scheduled to show up. Like, you might come in here and work. If you schedule 5 days, you only come in here and work about 3 of them shits or something like that. And then you come and you sit down and you be on your phone half the time or something like that. It's something about not really putting in the effort for real. And this is for your success. This is for your success. This is somebody's wake-up call, because there's some type of opportunity here that you're manifesting, a financial opportunity here that you're manifesting that's going to take you out of whatever this lack is. You've already planted the seeds to bring this into you. You just got to stay dedicated enough to it to see it come through, to see it come to fruition, collective. Like I said, if there was ever a time to focus and lock in, this is the time. This is the time. And I really feel like the month of May as well as the month of June is going to be a very life-changing time period. Okay, collective? So the things that you do within these next, 60 days is going to, I feel it heavy on me. These next 60 days are going to determine a lot that happens in the near future and even further out after that. The time is now, collective. The time is now. This is the year of the 9, which is a lot of things are coming to an end. So all of this burden, all of this financial, this lack, all of this can come to an end. Confirmation, but you got to do your part. If you don't, then okay. We won't be, there won't be any rewards. And we just got to keep it a buck. Tell me more about this. There's some unfinished work. Somebody starting on projects and not seeing it through. Go back to that book that you wrote all of them ideas down. Yeah. Go back to that book that you wrote all of them ideas down. Them voice notes in your phone. The notes in your phone. It's time to do the work, collective. It's time to do the work. It's time to get disciplined, collective. It's time to get disciplined. Yeah. It's time to tap in with yourself. It's time to tap in with yourself. Buckle down and focus. I'm telling y'all. Again, this card right here says hidden in plain sight. Learning, teaching, focus on success. That's exactly what this is. It's time for you to buckle down. If you need to, some of y'all could feel like, oh, I don't know enough about XYZ to do XYZ. Educate yourself on it. It's time for you to buckle down and get this work done. That's what's going to, the investments that you make into the projects that you have going on right now, the seeds that you've already planted, whatever that looks like for you, that's going to get you this positive return on your investment. That's going to work out in your favor. Damn. Some of y'all could very well do the work May and June. By August, it's going to be a whole different, everything is going to be different for you. By August, everything is going to be different for you. Because you were dedicated. You were committed. That's how you're going to get these accomplishments. Yes. Damn, y'all. Damn. Tell me more about this. Also, be quiet about what you're working on. Be quiet about what you're working on. Be quiet about it. Keep it to yourself. Protect it. Because like I said, some of y'all, hell yeah, some of y'all got a lover that you attached to. They don't want you to have any type of, stability, especially when it comes to finances. Because I feel like for some of y'all, this person knows as soon as you get yourself stable with finances, you're going to leave their ass. Whoever this is, they know as soon as you get yourself stable within your finances, you're going to leave their ass. And this person has abandonment issues. They were neglected as a child or some shit like that. Severe abandonment issues. Some of you guys are going through a spiritual awakening. You need to trust your intuition at this time. I'm telling you, heavy emphasis on trust your intuition at this time. Go where you're being called to go. And even if somebody, like I said, y'all going against the grain over here, maybe going against some type of tradition or something like that, I'm telling you, with the 7 of Wands, stand up for yourself. Stand on what you believe to be right when it comes for what's best for you. Okay? Stand on it. Protect it. Any means necessary. Absolutely not. You're not changing my mind. I'm not doubling back on what I know is right for me. I'm not settling just to keep the peace. Because I feel like that's what somebody been doing. Somebody might have been settling just to keep the peace. Also, when it comes to distractions, this could be this lover distracting you. This lover could have been the distraction. Like we said the other day. This lover could have very well been the distraction. Yeah, and that's why you're going to end up walking away from their ass. That's why you're going to end up walking away from them. They know you're going to walk away from them. They know it. That's another reason why they're causing distractions, why they're causing obstacles. Fucking with your head. Are we getting a repeat of what we had the other day? Okay? Yeah, blocks. Blocking. With the ace of wands here in the reverse. Creative block. Fucking with your head. Having you second guessing yourself. No energy because you spending all of your energy, your time, your effort trying to maybe rectify whatever this relationship is. So if I'm burnt out after arguing with you or being in all of this conflict, because we got the Five of Swords here. This is somebody you could really be full-fledged having words with, arguing with. If I'm burnt out after doing all of that with you, I don't got no energy to work on the things that I need to be working on for me. That I'm trying, these seeds that I done planted. This is how this person been delaying you, distracting you. But there's something here about pulling back your energy and pouring it into yourself. You're going to walk away from this person. For some of you guys, like I said, this person could, just for some of y'all, this person could be the breadwinner in the relationship. They could be a little bit more financially stable. And this person, I'm telling you, this person knows that once you get your finances together, you're going to leave their ass, yo. They know once you get your money right, you're leaving. That's why this person wants to keep you in a space of lack when it comes to finances. That's why it's very important that you keep any ideas that you trying to cultivate, these seeds that you've planted, your plans with them, how you finna move with it, keep it to yourself. Keep it to yourself. Yeah, this is not love here. This is not love here. Give me some more. Give me some more. Thank y'all for tapping the screen. I appreciate it. Give me some more. Also, some of you guys are being patient when it comes to some of y'all just waiting on the opportunity to leave this motherfucker here. You might not have a clear idea of when that day is coming. Some of y'all being patient with that also. Letting go of it. Like, when am I going to be able to actually leave this behind me? Put this behind me. Tell me more about this. Somebody's ready to take their next steps, but there's some distractions here that's causing for you to be, that's causing delays, causing self-doubt, your clarity. What is this? Yep. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all not interested. Y'all giving up on whatever this connection is. Whatever this is that got you distracted, whatever that looks like. I very well feel like this is a lover. Y'all giving up on this. And y'all turning y'all back on this. The Four of Cups is here in the upright. Again, I'm not interested. I got nothing here. These are empty bowls. This person is giving you an empty offer. An empty offer. You're not interested in this. You're not giving any attention to this. Okay? No recognition. There's no victory here with this person. You're not interested in this offer. Some of y'all could really be closed off towards this person at this time. Yeah, this very closed off. Very closed off. This person do not, I'm telling you, for a divine feminine here, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. This person do not want your finances to recover. They don't want your finances to recover, divine feminine. I'm gonna be honest with you. This could be a feminine doing this to a masculine, but I'm gonna be real with you. We got the Queen of Pentacles out here in the reverse. The Queen of Pentacles in the upright is a financially stable, independent woman. Feminine energy. Okay? Whoever this is, do not want you to do the work that you need to do so that way your finances can recover. They want you to be dependent on them, like you said. He wants me to need him. Yes, they do, because they know whoever this is, they know that once your money is right, you are going to leave their ass. They know it. They know it. Some of y'all could be, again, with that 10 of Wands, some of y'all could be picking up extra hours at work, doing little odd shit, little oddball jobs and shit like that. Little, hey, what you need me to do? Okay, I'll come over there and make a couple extra dollars or some shit like that. So that way you can make this money that you need to make so you can do what you need to do. Because heavy emphasis on some of y'all are just waiting for your opportunity to leave this motherfucker behind. You are not interested. I don't want any of your attention. I'm not giving you no attention. I don't want no love offer from you with the Knight of Cups in the reverse. I don't want anything from you. This person is trying their hardest to hold on to you and prevent a death of this cycle, of this connection. They trying their hardest, even if it means coming up against you. I'm hearing anything I gotta do to keep the collective attached to me. Thing I gotta do to keep the collective attached to me. We getting a repeat of the message we had the other day. But again, laugh at this motherfucker, because it's like, baby, you're not gonna be able to block me. Yeah, you're foolish with the Hierophant. I'm telling y'all, this was a masculine energy for some of y'all. This was a masculine energy who was very foolish. Very foolish. He's not going to be able to to alter what's already written for you. He's not. Whoever this is, they're not going to be able to do it. Very foolish. Very foolish. I feel like if this person knew better, they would have done better. Very foolish with the Hierophant here in the reverse. This person's dumb. I hate to say it like that, but that's what this is giving. They're dumb. They're dumb. Tell me why this Hierophant is in the reverse. Yeah. Trying to cause, wow, clouded judgment, y'all. Clouded judgment. And only thing they did was broke up their damn family. For those of y'all who got a family with this person, some type of lifestyle with this person that you've established or something like that, this person was foolish. Trying to come up against you, trying to sabotage you. And only thing they did was sabotage themselves. That's why you should laugh at this motherfucker, because one way or another, you're going to be just fine, collective. You're going to be just fine. As long as you just do what the hell you supposed to do. You're going to be just fine. We're getting a repeat of what we got the other day. This person was dumb. They were foolish. They were foolish. Trying to cause clouded judgment, lying, being deceptive, not being honest. Speaking negatively over you. This person didn't do nothing but tear up a happy home. Or the potential of a happy home. Being a liar. 7 of Swords. Being a liar. Being deceptive. Being manipulative. All type of trickery and bullshit. That's all they did. That's all they did was broke up a happy home. That's what they did. Broke up the opportunity to have a happy home. Not being committed to it. Not showing up the way that they supposed to. With the Page of Cups in the reverse. Immature. Emotionally immature. Okay? I'm telling y'all, drinking out of the fucking toilet. You're dumb. You're dumb. Some of y'all just continue to be patient. Keep your cool about yourself. Don't allow this person to trigger you. Don't allow this person to trigger you. This person feels like as long as the collective argues with me, the collective still care. Okay? As long as the collective goes back and forth with me, I still got control. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Yeah, absolutely not. Release it. 4 of Pentacles. Release it. Give it up. You got it. You got it. I ain't got to argue with you. I keep saying this. We ain't got nothing to argue about. I got nothing else that I can give to this, I'm going to release you. I'm going to release you. That's exactly what I'm going to do. Release you. I give it up. I give it up. I'm telling you, collective, don't allow this person to trigger you. Yeah, this person is stuck in the past. They stuck in the past. They stuck on some past shit that might have happened or something like that. I don't know why this person, okay, before we move further, why is this person doing this? Why is this person doing this to the collective? I'm telling you, they stuck in the past. Something that happened in the past. This person, there was something that happened in the past between you and this lover that they are stuck on. They're stuck on it. What happened? What happened? What happened here? Why is this person doing this? This person is, I feel like they want revenge for something. What happened here? What happened here? What happened? Let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all something. There might have been a time, right? Let me tell y'all something, okay? There might have been a time, right, where this person's money might not have been where it needed to be, and your money was where it needed to be. This person might have felt like you was shitting on them, like maybe you thought you was better than them or something like that. This person felt like you had the upper hand over them in some type of way because they were in lack. And for a lot of y'all, this is a masculine energy that's trying to come after you and your money because maybe at one point in time, you were the breadwinner. Maybe you were the breadwinner at one point in time and he was in lack. We just gonna keep it a buck. And now that the situation has changed, maybe he felt like you wronged him in some type of way, or he could have just been envious and jealous of you so much that it caused some type of resentment towards you, some type of ill feelings towards you because damn, I'm in lack and the collective isn't in lack. She thinks she better than me or some shit like that. This motherfucker ego, pride was probably hurt or some shit like that. And you was over there doing your big one. Because that's what you do. That's what you do. That's why spirit is like, baby, you can laugh at this motherfucker. You ain't never been the one that can't make some shit shake. That's what you do. This person was in lack. They was. And now maybe the situation has changed for just a slight little period of time. And this person like, oh, now I got the upper hand. Now I'm the breadwinner. This person is taking that shit and running with it. But again, this motherfucker is foolish. Foolish. That's why spirit is like, laugh at him. This is a foolish ass individual. Because collective, you ain't never been the person that can't make some shit shake. I'm telling you, it could be something small when they give it to you. The opportunity could be something small. You're going to take it and run with it. Take it and run with it. That's always been your energy. That's what you are. That's why spirit is like, baby, you just need to focus. You just need to focus. This motherfucker think they got the upper hand. I'm here and be spiteful. You know what I'm saying? This could be somebody that's like, oh yeah, I want to help you. I'll help you. Again, like I said, with this Knight of Cups, I'll come in and help you. Absolutely not. This is nothing but a disappointment here. This person is I feel like this person is trying to get you back for some shit that happened in the past that I feel like just, This is crazy, y'all. This is crazy. This is crazy. I feel like this person trying to get you back from some shit that happened in the past that you didn't have no control over. It's like, how you mad at me that I got money? How you mad at me that I'm in this position and you ain't in this position? It ain't like I'm purposely keeping you in lack when it comes to your money. If anything, I'm trying to help you get some motherfucking money. If anything, I'm trying to help you get your bread up. If that's, you know what I'm saying? If anything, this person see an opportunity and they running with it. Instead of doing the right thing by you, and that's what I'm saying. Instead of doing the right thing by you, as the earth angel that you are, I hear this. This person was supposed to come in. This person was supposed to come in and give you that helping hand that you needed in this time. Because I'm feeling like some of y'all, for the collective, okay, you're not really that person that is usually in a position. I'm telling you, 10 of Wands here, you would do it by yourself. I'll do all of this shit by myself. I'm not really one of them type of people that's going to ask for a whole lot of help or some shit like that. But I feel like Spirit put you in a place where you needed some help. You needed some help. And this person was supposed to come in and help you. Instead of helping you from a genuine, pure place, yeah, this person took this opportunity and ran with it in the wrong fucking direction. And that's why Spirit is like, this is a foolish ass person. This person is foolish as hell. That's why exactly. Causing all of this distraction, putting all these other obstacles in your way when they could have been helping you to get where you need to be. This person don't want you to have the upper hand anymore. They don't want you to have the upper hand anymore. That's why they purposely doing shit to sabotage you, distract you. This person is in competition with you. Again, we're getting a repeated message from what we got the other day. Somebody here was sleeping with their enemy. You didn't even know you was in a competition. I didn't even know we was fucking competing. I didn't know we was fighting. I didn't even know. Whole time I'm thinking we on the same team. Your ass is my number one op. I didn't even know you was my op. I didn't even know. I didn't even look at you like that because you're not that type of person. You're not that type of person. That's what this is. Somebody was sleeping with a fucking enemy. This person was purposely doing shit to throw you off track, to stop your seeds from growing. Because they were envious. Competing, honestly, where they didn't even have to compete. Like, there was no reason to compete because it's like, bro, I fucking love you. I'm going to do what I need to do for the betterment of everybody. If I eat, you eat. If I win, you win. But this person took this one test. They took this one test and they fumbled and they fucking failed. They failed. And that's why Spirit is like, this is a foolish ass person. Because trying to do all of this shady ass trickery, lying, being deceptive, doing all of this shit, only thing they did was broke up a happy home, or they chances at having a happy home. 10 of Cups is in the reverse. The Lovers is in the reverse. That they just stripped all of this from themselves. That's what they just did. Very foolish. Very foolish. Very foolish. That's why Spirit is like, laugh at them. Laugh at them because all of this shit that they did, they're still not going to be able to stop you. And on top of that, now they don't get access to any of this. Because one way or another, it's going to work out for you. This person doesn't get access to any of this now because they decided to be a fucking liar. To betray you, to stab you in the back. Like we seen with the 10 of Swords already. Betray you, be deceptive, stabbing you in the back. Trying to be strategic with these little obstacles and bullshit that they put in your way. Yeah, only thing they did was sabotage themselves and their own long-term happiness. Laugh at them. Yeah, that's exactly what it's going to be. You're going to be sitting back like, oh. Because it never gave that you couldn't pull some shit off. It never gave that you ain't capable. Like I said, with the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, the Queen of Pentacles in the upright is a very stable, especially financially stable woman or feminine energy. You guys, put yourself in the storyline where you fit. I'm telling you, this person doesn't want you to have your money right because they know when your money is right, they lose control over you. They lose control over the situation. You know what I'm saying? Whatever type of ego boost or whatever type of, I don't know what the fuck they got going on, like that makes them feel so good about seeing you in lack. Whatever that looks like for them, that shit goes out of the window. So that's why I was like, let me purposely do whatever I gotta do to stop the collective from doing what they need to do. But some of y'all, let me tell y'all are on to this person. Y'all on to this person. Y'all know what they doing. Y'all see it. Y'all see it. Y'all see it. Y'all see it. That's why some of y'all y'all already been plotting and scheming on leaving. Some of y'all done got the idea. Maybe you just like, man, am I tripping? Nah, baby, you ain't tripping. Trust your intuition. You see, what I say, if it look like a duck and it quack like a duck, it's a fucking duck. Okay? It's a duck. Some of y'all just like, I'm just waiting. Tell me more. Let's move on. What is this focus on success about? What is this focus on success about? Some of y'all been manifesting and working on it. And like, why is this shit not coming through? Again, because you got somebody in your energy here that's hoping and praying that it don't. Intentionally going out their way to do little shit that makes sure you don't be successful. Physically, mentally, emotionally. What is this focus on success? What is this about? Yeah. Some of y'all need to use this heartbreak. Some of y'all need to use this pain. I'm telling you, you're an alchemist. You're an alchemist, collective. Use this heartbreak, this pain to drive you in the direction you need to go, which is towards your success. Whatever success look like for you, whatever that looks like for you, use this pain to get you where you gotta go. Okay? Use that pain. All of that anger, all of that frustration. Like I said, don't allow this person to have you crash out. We said that the other day. This person want to see you crash out. They want to see you acting a fool. Because then it's like, okay, I know I still got control over collective. I know I still can sway them to move how I want them to move. If I say one thing, they jumping off the deep end or they crashing out, spazzing. I get all of that confirmation. I get all of that energy up out of them. Again, we seen this the other day. Somebody's dealing with an energy vampire. Hey, Luna. Don't give them that energy. Don't give them that energy. Take all of that frustration, all of that sadness, all of that grief, all of them tears, all of that shit, and cultivate what you need to when it comes to these seeds that you've already planted. Yeah. Tell me more about this. That's why I said also, somebody here, you have to get your emotions under control. You have to get your emotions under control. Tell me more. So that way you can focus. You got other stuff you need to be focusing on. Yeah, you got other stuff you need to be focusing on. Judgment has been called on this situation. Judgment has been called on this situation. Again, the high priestess is here. Trust your intuition. Okay? Tap in with your spirit team. You know you're very in tune. You're very in tune. Okay, collective? You're very in tune. Like I said earlier, some of y'all, somebody might have just went through a spiritual awakening. Some of y'all could be smack dead in the middle of a spiritual awakening. Or some of you are about to go through a spiritual awakening. And and you're going to start seeing things a whole lot differently. You're going to start seeing things a whole lot differently. Don't allow this person to have you acting ignorant, to go against your morals, your beliefs. Like, if you normally a calm, chill ass person, keep it that way. Keep it that way. I'm telling you, don't be easily triggered, collective. Because this person is feeding off of that energy. You need to take all of that and focus on what you got going on, what you need to be doing for yourself, the seeds that you've planted. Okay? Divine intervention is at play here. The divine is stepping in. The divine is stepping in. And I'm telling y'all, only thing this is you got to do your part. The divine is stepping in. I'm hearing, let me tell you, baby, I'm finna throw you the alley. I'm finna throw you the alley. And you, as long as you do what you need to do with it, you're going to be just fine. Don't allow this person to trick you out of, your spot, trick you out of this abundance, trick you out of this stability. Because I'm telling y'all, for some of y'all, this person wants you to crash out. What did I say the other day? If you don't have a criminal record, this person could be so... we seen, what was that? It was black magic that came out the other day. Like somebody lover was doing black magic on them, trying to get them to lose their abundance, their stability, or create blocks for them. I'm telling y'all, this person could go very far to prevent you from being able to stabilize yourself and move on from them. I said this the other day. Don't crash out to the point where the police get called or some crazy shit like that. Somebody wants you to have a record if you don't got one. I'm just telling you. And I feel a need to reiterate that because I don't know what we finna deal with. This is the weekend message. What we finna deal with this weekend. So just be mindful. Be mindful. Find new ways to respond to the shit that used to trigger you, or the shit that this person does to try and trigger you. Find new ways to respond to it. You're smarter than this person. Okay? And I'm like I said, I'm gonna just keep it a buck with you. For some of y'all, this is a masculine who was supposed to be a divine masculine. He didn't answer the call. This motherfucker keeps showing up in the energy. But either way it go, baby, you're smarter, divine feminine. You're smarter than him. You're smarter than him. You're smarter than him. Okay? You're smarter than him. I don't know how else to say this. The Hierophant is out here both times out of 2 decks in the reverse. That's a masculine energy. We just gonna call it what it is. Use all of that frustration, all of that anger, that pain, and put it towards whatever this is that you're supposed to be cultivating, whatever seeds you planted, whether that's moving, whether that's a business, whether that's schoolwork, whether that's whatever that looks like for you. Whatever that looks like for you. Judgment has been called on this. The divine is going to intervene. The divine is already intervening. That's why it's like, baby, I need you to focus. I'm giving you what you need. I need you to focus, though, so that way you can see the opportunity that I'm sending in here for you. This is your wake-up call. This is your wake-up call. I need you to focus on what I'm giving you. Eliminate these distractions. Stop allowing this motherfucker to toy with your emotions, have you on an emotional roller coaster to where you can't even buckle down and do what you know you need to be doing. This is your wake-up call, collective. This is your wake-up call. You need to be open to changes. Be open to doing things differently. Looking at things differently. That's all I'm saying. There's multiple different ways that you can express yourself. There's multiple different ways that you can express yourself and get your point across that doesn't require you to be acting a fool and cutting up. What they say, what's that saying? When 2 people are arguing, it's hard for people on the outside to know who the fool is or something like that. I don't know if that's the saying or if that's how it goes, but that's what I'm feeling inclined to say. Let this motherfucker argue by theyself. Let them fuss by theyself. Okay. You got it. Cool. I understand. I appreciate you sharing that with me. I appreciate you letting me know how you feel about that. I understand. I understand. That, like, I just feel like, that's you got it. Okay. You know what? You right. I didn't think about it like that. You right. That, I'm telling you, kill it. You right. That's gonna piss a motherfucker off. Exactly. Because it's like, I can't trigger her. I can't trigger him. You got it. I'm gonna take that into consideration. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you bringing that to my attention. I'm gonna think about that. I'm gonna think about that. You know what I'm saying? Not easily swayed. All right, well, if there's nothing else, I'm gonna go ahead and do X, Y, Z. I'm gonna go ahead and, get up out of here. I'm finna, X, Y, Z, or whatever the case may be, for those of y'all who live with this person. Or I'm finna go ahead and I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna go ahead and finish what I got going on over here. But I do appreciate this conversation. I'm telling you, that's gonna have a motherfucker sitting there looking like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Yeah, baby, you can't. That's how you regain your control. That's how you regain control. Oh, you got it. You know what? I didn't even think about it that way. You right. Even if they not, who gives a fuck? You're smarter than this person. Whatever. I'm not gonna argue with you. And we both be looking dumb out here. You right, baby. Hey, Ashley. You right. You right. This person gonna realize soon enough how dumb they are. But by that time, you'll be long gone. You got it, baby. You got it. Okay? I love that. I love that. Don't let this person trigger you. Don't let them have you all, out of whack and shit like that. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna keep it upright. Yeah, not interested. Not interested. Don't give it any attention. This shit ain't focusing. Trying to come in here, give you some bullshit offer, whether it be, I'm trying to argue with you, I'm trying to whatever. Not interested. No, not elements right now. This is a collective. Not interested. Not interested. Not giving it any attention. Oh, I'm bored with this. Actually, I'm bored with this. Well, I appreciate this conversation, and I'm going to think about what you've said. I appreciate you sharing your thoughts with me. I don't necessarily agree, but I do understand where you're coming from, and I'm going to think about your perspective. I'm going to think about your perspective. It's okay that we're not seeing eye to eye on this. That's okay. Hey, welcome in, you guys. Not interested. Not interested in giving you any of my energy that I can be exerting towards things that are going to benefit me. Me sitting here arguing with you, going back and forth with you, does nothing for me. Nothing positive for me. All I do is get wore out, get flustered and frustrated. Now I can't focus on the shit that I need to focus on. I'd rather not. I appreciate this conversation. Is there anything else you want to add? I'm listening. I'll listen. I can listen. Do more listening. I appreciate that. I'm telling you. Especially if you're dealing with somebody that loves to argue, loves to pop they shit. I can listen. I can listen. Yeah. That's what this is. I'm not interested in giving this any more of my attention, of my energy. I can listen though. And I'm going to make sure that I remember everything you fucking said. Because there's going to come a time real soon where you're going to have to stand on everything that you fucking saying. But I'll let you have it for now. I'll listen. I'm going to listen. Yeah. I'll listen. Tell me more about this. Take that energy and put it towards other things. Yeah, that passion towards other things. Baby, I ain't got nothing else for you. All my energy, somebody wants you to spaz collective. I'm telling y'all, somebody feeds off of you popping off and acting crazy, cussing them out or something like that. Somebody feeds off of that collective. So do not give them that. Starve them. I'm telling you, starve them. Any of that energy that you are going to give, put it towards whatever it is that you are cultivating, whatever seeds, whatever business, whatever project, your schoolwork, whatever this looks like for you. I'm telling you, Spirit is like, use it to focus and do what you need to do for yourself. Go after, oh my goodness, this is crazy. Go after doing what you love, okay? Go after doing what you love. Allow it to have you ambitious towards and determined. Yeah, this person gonna be up in their head. This person gonna be up in their head when you decide not to come off your throne. When you decide not to step down off of your throne to go argue with a motherfucking peasant. Why would I step down off of my throne to come and argue with a peasant? I'm not going to do it. I'm not. This person going to be up in their head when you flip the script. They're going to be up in their head. Because it's like, oh shit, that same old trick is not working with the collective. Now they're going to be worried. Yeah. Stand in your confidence. Stand self-assured. I don't, let me tell you. I don't have to deal with this. You're fine on your own. You're going to be just fine on your own with the 9 of Pentacles here. You're going to be just fine on your own. That's why Spirit is like, focus on what you need to focus on. Because you're going to be rewarded for it with the 9 of Pentacles in the upright. This is reaping the fruits of your labor. You're going to be just fine. Focus on what you need to focus on, collective. Stop letting this person distract you. Don't let this person use your emotions, your strength against you. Very much so self-sufficient. Very independent. Very independent. Financial security. Look at this. Where is that? Oh shit, where is that? Where is that? Hold on, y'all. Let me see something. Where is that? Here you go. So y'all remember, right? Over here when we was talking about being distracted and being patient and stuff like that, right? We came out in the reverse with our garden. And I was like, you not showing up. We not showing up for real, for real. We not really dedicating to it, dedicating ourselves to it, being disciplined enough to it. This is the 7 of Pentacles in the reverse, okay? When you start focusing, when you start doing what you need to do, look at your garden. Can y'all see that? I hope it focused for y'all. That's a very, what is the word? Plenty. I want to say plentiful. Abundance. You got grapes. You got all your fruits and shit. Your pinnacles are there. Everything is flourishing. It's full. I wish y'all could see this. I wish it would focus for y'all so y'all can see this card. It's full and abundant. It's full of life. Full of life. Right here, it's like I'm just working on it, half-ass working on it. You know, half-ass working on it. When you focus, look at it. Okay? That's all I'm saying. I hope y'all get my drift. Hope y'all get my drift. Hope y'all get my drift. You gotta focus on it. You gotta focus on it. You gotta do what you need to do with it. Alchemize the energy to make it work for you instead of against you. We got all the elements out here. Yeah, what'd I tell you? Very much so, the Empress. Abundant. You can create whatever you want, baby. You got everything you need. Empress, Emperor, put yourself where you fit. Okay? Very, very capable. Even for those of you who are mothers, very capable. Pulling the shit off. Someone could be expecting right now. The Empress is pregnant. She usually is pregnant and expecting. This could also be you pregnant with some type of new idea. Again, there's something about some type of new ideas coming in here. Okay, so this could be you birthing a new idea. It could be you actually birthing a physical being also. So that could be a thing. So take a test if you feel you need to take a test. I'm just saying. Okay. It wouldn't be the first time I done told somebody in the live that they pregnant. They like, I hope it's not me. Whole time she was pregnant. But yeah, that's what this is. Very, very abundant. Very abundant. All right, final cards for this. We're gonna move on. What does this look like for the collective? There's some things that you've been contemplating on, collective. That you maybe, okay, there's some things that you've been contemplating on that maybe you haven't been really given to, or maybe you trying to figure out exactly how to give to it and balance everything else that you have going on in your life. There's something here about looking and shifting your perspective. Shifting your perspective and actually seeing it for, because there's a lot of different ways that you can look at this situation. You may not be looking at it in the ways that you can. Maybe seeing it for what you can. Seeing it for what it could be. I'm sorry. There could be some of you who have one way that you would like for a situation to go, but it can't quite go that way. So we need to be flexible. We need to be a little flexible. I mean, as long as we achieve the goal in an honest, pure way, that's really what's most important here. Spirit has other plans. Confirmation. This could be something that you've been like missing sleep over. It may not turn out exactly how you want it to, or exactly how you envisioned it, but it will work itself out. There's a lot of other ways that it could work itself out. That it'll balance itself out. Don't be so set in stone, I'm hearing. So set in stone on whatever that is. I don't know, whoever's resonating with that. Yeah, somebody could be so set in stone on how they want. Somebody could be so set in stone on something that you're not making a decision to do anything with it. Make a decision, collective. Make a decision. It's like, well, shit, if I can't have it this way, I'm not going to take no action towards it. Absolutely not, collective. Make a decision. Make a decision. Try and find other ways for it to look for other ways and avenues that you can achieve the same goal here. Thank you guys for tapping the screen. Thank y'all for tapping the screen and for sharing the live. Let's finish this up. Let's finish this up. Yeah. Some of you guys are very heartbroken about the fact that you have to move on from some type of, I don't know if maybe you, and it's probably exactly what this is. Some of you guys could have, like, I'm telling y'all might have had to walk away from y'all husband, y'all wife. And this is like somebody is heartbroken about having to walk away and move on to start something new or something like that. The Ten of Pentacles here. You might feel like having to walk away from this. Tell me more about this. What is that? What is that? What is that? I want to make sure I say that right. What is that? Tell me that Ten of Pentacles in reverse about. Some of y'all might. Yeah, but you got other options. You might feel like some of y'all, like I said at the beginning, make sure you're not talking to yourself in a, harsh way or being pessimistic. Because some of y'all could very well feel like that walking away from this person, this could be a thought process. I'm gonna be real with you. Some of y'all could feel like there's that little thought in the back of your mind, like, damn, if I walk away from this person, how am I might not be able to achieve what I set out to achieve. I may not get this 10 of Pentacles. I may not have that legacy or that family dynamic that I was hoping for, or something like that. Again, that could very well be the thing that somebody's like, well, if I can't have it this way, then I'm not going to do XYZ, or something like that, that you may need to be a little, it's another way that you can achieve this. It's another way that you can achieve this. You got other options here. And for those of you, you're going to have a family. Like, I don't know who needs to hear that. Some of y'all could feel like once you leave this person, you're going to just be single forever or some shit like that. That's not the case. That's not the case. Okay, that's not. You're going to be just fine. Yeah. Yeah, there needs to be, okay. Some of you guys, and I'm not trying to project, but there could be some slight depression going on here because we're not happy with the situation. We're not happy with the way that things are turning out. The fact that I'm having to walk away from my husband. I got to walk away from my wife. I have to walk away from this lifestyle that I've built with you because of the person that you turned out to be. Of course you're not happy. Of course you're not happy. Of course you're sad. Of course you're sad. You've been going through the fucking ringer. Somebody been using whatever advantage over you. They've been using it in ways that are not in your best intentions. They don't have pure intentions for you. This is somebody that you love. Of course you're not happy when you find out about this. Of course I'm feeling like, XYZ, like, what the fuck? I might be a little depressed. I might feel a little low. I might, That's to be expected. Especially if we came into this saying that it was gonna be one way. We set it to we set a certain expectation or whatever the case may be. Like, of course. But you're going to free yourself from this. This is all in your head with the 8 of Swords in the reverse. You have to get your emotions under control, collective. For those of y'all who are struggling in that area, you have to get your emotions under control, because this is turning out in your favor with the Wheel of Fortune in the upright. There's some positive changes that come from all of this. There are more than one way. There's more than one way for you to achieve what you are looking to achieve here. That's finances, that's with family, that's romance. There's more than one way. There's favor. You have favor on you. Okay? You have favor on you. Don't lose your hope. Don't lose your faith. Keep your faith through the darkness. Keep your faith through the challenges, through the storm. The sun is not out. Okay. We not as happy. Keep your faith, because again, you have never been forgotten about. I don't know who needs to hear this. You have never been forgotten about. You are never alone. That's just not what this is. I'm telling you, the divine intervening in all of this. But you're going to have to get up out of your head and do your part. You got to get out of your head and do your part. And that's what's going to turn all of this around, collective. That's what's going to turn all of this around in your favor. Again, this is your wake-up call. This is your wake-up call. To be open to these changes. Be open to these changes. Be open to these adjustments. Like it might not go or look exactly how you planned for it to look. When you started this process, you was attached to somebody very fucking dark that had their own entities and demons that they fighting and battling. And unfortunately, they're not winning their battles over there. That's who you was attached to. And that's unfortunate. but there is no new beginning. There is no new beginning with this person. There is nothing. You can't create with this person. With the ace of what is that? The ace of wands in the reverse. We're not creating with this person. There's nothing but blocks here because of who this person is, because of their toxic ways, their destructive behavior. That's what this is. All of this is coming to the light. It's being exposed with the moon in the reverse. Everything is coming to the light. All of the illusions, all of the bullshit, all of the lies. Like I said, the Seven of Swords is here. All of this is coming to the light. All the trickery, all of the manipulation tactics, all of the deception. All the bullshit is coming to the light. You can't create with this person. You cannot create with this person. That's what this is. That's what this is. And for some of y'all, this is your wake-up call. Some of y'all been wanting that confirmation. Some of y'all been asking, like, am I tripping? Absolutely not, baby. You're not tripping at all. You see it for exactly what it is. This person just fucking with your head. Get you wrapped up, tied up in your head with the Eight of Swords. If it was in the upright, Spirit is like, I need you to focus. Get your feelings and your emotions under control here. Get out of your head. Free yourself from this mental prison. This is bondage. Like I said, this is not even for you. This ain't even your energy. This is this person projecting this energy on you. They can't cultivate shit. They can't create shit. Because of their destructive ways, because of their toxic behaviors, their toxic mindset. Somebody taking the trash out. The trash is being taken out. The trash is being taken out right now. Like literally, the trash is being taken out, collective. Yeah. You have, let me tell you. Wow. Wow. You got some opportunity coming in here. You need to shift your perspective. You have the Ace of Pentacles in the upright, collective. You just need to shift your perspective. You ain't making no moves towards it. For real, baby. We're going to call it what it is. The Hangman is in the reverse, meaning you stagnant. You're standing still. No movement towards the Ace of Pentacles. What did we say? This is your garden, baby. This is your garden. Only thing you have to do is tend to it. And you're going to reap the fruits of your labor. You're going to reap the fruits of your labor. There's all type of financial opportunities that's coming in here. Financial stability that's coming in here. New opportunities. New, old, all of that. All of that coming in here. You just got to be willing to do the work. Baby, focus and do the work. And you're going to reap the reward for this. I'm telling you. Do not lose your faith. Do not lose your faith. Don't lose your hope. Don't allow your light to dim. That's exactly what this person, a motherfucking devil, would want for you. You're the star. That's exactly what this person would want for you. For your light to dim. For your light to go out. For you to stop believing in yourself. For you to stop believing in the Most High God. For you to stop believing in your spirit team, your ancestors. To stop believing that you're protected, that you're favored, that you're abundant. That's exactly what this motherfucking devil would want for you. Because then I know I got you right where I need you. Then I know I got you right where I need you. When you don't believe in yourself and you're not fighting back no more, I got you right where I need you. When I got you so distracted and so hung up and caught up on me that you're not doing what you need to do for you, I got you right where I need you. Absolutely not. This is your wake-up call, collective. This is your wake-up call. Somebody need to be snapped back to reality. Like, hold on, baby. Let me bring you back over here. Let me get you back into where we right here, right now. This is what's going on. Come on. Somebody needs to wake up. I'm just saying. With the hangman, the hangman is in reverse. Somebody's not moving. You're not doing what you need to do. And if you are doing it, you're not doing as much of it as you know you should be doing. That's all I'm saying here. That's all I'm saying here. That's all I'm saying here. Yeah. Woo-wee. That's all I'm saying. Tell me more about this wake-up call. Tell me more about this. Thank you. Thank y'all for tapping the screen. 111 in the chat. Tell me more about this. Let it come all the way out. Yeah. And when I tell you what's going to happen is when you pull back all your energy and remove yourself completely from this person, you're going to start avoiding towers. The tower is in reverse. The tower is in reverse. When you completely detach yourself from this person, pull back your energy, stop allowing this person to trigger you and sway you into whatever type of emotional state they want you in, regain control over your emotions, you avoid towers. You avoid unnecessary chaos, unnecessary drama, unnecessary upheaval and challenges in your life. That's exactly what you're doing. You're avoiding it. Yeah. This is somebody wake up call. Some more? Yeah. When I tell y'all this is somebody that you are, for one, you're going to be successful. You're going to be successful. Okay? I have confidence in saying that. I believe in you, collective. And I'm not just telling you that to tell you no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I wholeheartedly believe in you, collective. Okay? You're going to be successful. Because it's in the cards for you, not just my cards. It's been set in stone for you. That's what this is. You're going to be successful. The world card is here in the upright. You're going to be just fine. You're also completing out a lot of toxic cycles, a lot of karmic debt. You've paid a lot of that shit back. You paid a lot of it back. And that's another reason why so much abundance, stability is coming in towards you. So much positive change is coming in towards you because you've completed these cycles. You've completed these cycles. There's some people around you that didn't see the vision. They didn't see the big picture. They used the control that they had. They used it for wicked. They were wicked with it. They did. They did. Now that you're putting it to rest, because that's exactly what this is. This situation is going to be put to rest one way or another. One way or another, this situation is going to be put to rest. This person's going to be trying to come back in, trying to get you to reconcile, want to fix it. We got unfinished business or something like that. Absolutely not. This person, the King of Wands in the reverse, this could be a masculine energy. It could be a feminine who is showing up in more masculine energy. This person is losing power. They're losing control. And they're trying to get you to come back in so that way they can regain it. Do not allow yourself to be manipulated. Do not allow yourself to be naive or foolish. You put it to rest, and you put it to rest for a reason. Okay? This person could try and force themselves back into the mix. They could try and force their way back in. Bully their way back in. We seen that the other day. This person could very well see you trying to move on. They could come and try and cause chaos within your connection or some shit like that. This person is weak. They're weak. Okay? So don't allow these little tactics or whatever this is, for one, to trick you out of your abundance. Because that's what these arguments, that's what all of this chaos, that's what all of this conflict is about. This person is competing where they don't compare. And honestly, they chose the wrong one to come up against. Because the Most High God, your spirit team, your ancestors, they don't play about you. That's another reason why I know you're going to be just fine. And you need to believe and know that you're going to be just fine also. Because that's exactly what this is. Again, you've never been forgotten. You've never been left behind. The trials and tribulations that you've been going through, it's a part of it. But you're strong enough to endure it. You're strong enough to overcome it, like you always do. You're going to overcome it like you always do. That's why Spirit said, laugh at this motherfucker here who think they doing something to stop you. Who think they really doing something to stop you, because it never gave that they were going to be able to stop you. They might have took your little current reality of, you know, trying to sort things out and maybe feeling a little depressed and maybe feeling a little sad or whatever the case may be. They might have took that and they got big-headed. They got a little cocky with it. But they're going to be made into a believer very soon. And I need y'all to understand that. That's why Spirit is like, laugh at their ass. Laugh at their ass. You're going to keep laughing. You're going to keep laughing. Yeah. You're going to keep laughing. And they're going to be sitting up there when it's all said and done, being haunted in a mental prison. The same mental prison that this person wanted to keep you in, they're going to be in that mental prison when it's all said and done. And you're going to be sitting back laughing. Sitting back laughing. Because like I said, the only thing this foolish ass person did was sabotage their own long-term happiness. They had one job: help the collective. That was their task. Be that pillar of support for collective during this transition, during this phase of their life right here. The collective needs help right now. She's always there for everybody else. He's always there for everybody else. The collective needs help right now. This person's task was to be your pillar of support. And what did they do? They took it. And they, let me tell you, sabotaged themselves with it. You know that saying when somebody get a little bit of power and they go to their head or some shit like that. Somebody get they get promoted to management or some shit, and then they get to getting beside themselves or some shit like that. They had one job and they fumbled it. Thought they was getting over. Thought this was the perfect opportunity to get you back for some past shit that you what I wasn't even coming at you back in the day. I was never coming at you. I was never competing with you. This person competing with you though. And they thought this was the perfect time. AB, I'm finna get off of here. They thought this was the perfect time to get you back. But this was not. This was actually the perfect time for them to fuck some shit up for themselves in the long term. Failure. Trying to bully you. Being arrogant. Being rude. This person is just weak. They weak. This person could have been trying to isolate you. Some of y'all could have been dealing with somebody that tried to isolate you from like your family and friends or something like that. That's also a way to keep control over a situation. Keep you stagnant. Keep you not moving in the direction you need to move in. Yeah, but either way it go, baby, you got a new opportunity that's coming in here. I'm telling you, for some of y'all, it might seem like, oh, it's small. Take it and do what you need to do with it, because it leads to an Ace of Pentacles. Okay. Also, some of y'all got a new lover in here too, but I'm not gonna jump into love because I gotta get off. Some of y'all got a new lover coming in here. I like this. I like this. Yeah, after going through some type, I'm telling y'all, you gotta, I'm telling you, you're not gonna be single, y'all. You're not gonna just be single. I'm telling you, you get yourself together, do what you need to do. You're not about to just be single, collective. I'm telling you that. So just, if you got that in the back of your mind, like, oh, I'm finna leave and am I gonna find anybody? Yes, you absolutely are. You absolutely are. You got somebody that's going to come in, that's going to be emotionally stable, somebody that you can, actually pour into, and they're going to pour back into you. Okay? Real love. After dealing with a struggling ass marriage, a struggling ass relationship, somebody that purposely want to do things to make you unhappy, purposely want to make you sad, some shit like that. You finna have somebody come in here that's going to want to collaborate with you instead of competing against you. That's why Spirit is like, baby, just hold tight. Just do your part. Just hold tight. We finna turn this whole thing around. This motherfucker thinking that they got the upper hand. They done self-sabotaged. And now they finna have to sit back and watch you win. That's why it's like, laugh. Start laughing now. Start laughing now. What's that saying? Forgive them for they not know what they have done, or something like that. You got it, baby. You got it. Ain't no reason for me to argue. Ain't no reason for me to argue. People very, very well might have counted you out because shit was slowing down for you, or it might have slowed down for you. It might have looked like it wasn't no motion. And some folks might have counted you out, forgot who the fuck you was, forgot the type of time you really be on. They forgot. They did. But it's okay because Spirit is finna make their ass a believer. Finna remind them. That's exactly what this is. They don't know what they do. Yeah. Putting this shit to rest. There's a breakthrough coming. This is your wake-up call, collective, for you to do what you need to do. Stop cutting corners. Stop slacking off. Stop letting people sway your emotions and have you, you know what I'm saying, second guessing yourself, or exerting your energy in places and with things and people that mean good, that don't serve your greater good, your higher self. Okay, you guys, this is my only page. I am Head.Lioness across all social media platforms. I do not have any backup pages for any of my social media accounts, so y'all do not fall victim to any scams. I will not reach out to you. This is my only page. What was I finna say? If you want to catch up on any lives that you have missed, YouTube is in the bio. If you want to book a personal, YouTube is in the bio for those as well. What else was I finna say? I think that's it, y'all. I just wanted to get on here this morning, this rising, and yes, thank you, Chica. What's that, Cheeky? Thank you for supporting and tapping in with me and encouraging the rest of the collective to tap the screen for me. I appreciate that. This person is weak as hell, yo. They weak. They very weak. Remember who the hell you are, collective. Remember who the hell you are. You're welcome, Molly. Thank you. Remember who the hell you are. That's all it takes. That's all it takes is for you to remember who the hell you are. That, I'm telling you, dismantling everything. Everything collapses. Everything crumbles. All of that. Only thing, what's that saying? Only thing you gotta do is stand up. Stand up. You gonna flip the whole fucking table over. Luna, you can literally just click the link in the bio, baby, and then just read through them. If you have any questions after you do that, I'll be available to help you. But yeah, everything is shit, I don't go there. Everything is on the everything is in the bio. Everything is on there. So you can take your time, read through them, read through the different options and see which one worked best for you. Because there's a few different types of readings. I do not do any pregnancy readings or anything like that. Several times in my life, yeah. I don't do any pregnancy readings or anything like that, y'all. Like I said before, if you think you're pregnant, which somebody very well is pregnant, you need to go take a test. Just go ahead and take the test, sis. Go take it. If you're trying to figure out if somebody else pregnant, I cannot help you mind anybody else's business. You will find out within a couple of months if they pregnant. You just wait it out. I can't help you do that. I'm gonna come back on later today and do a love reading. I'll probably do the elements. I'll be back on later today. But it just really depends on when I can come on. I try and get on every day, but you know, life has a mind of its own sometimes. So I adjust where I can. But if you follow, it should tell you when I jump on live, because I be on all different times of day and night. Yeah, I appreciate all of y'all gifts. I appreciate all of y'all comments. I appreciate y'all tapping the screen and supporting me. I appreciate all of the love. I appreciate all of y'all subscribes on YouTube. I'm on my way to 500 subscribers. That's my goal over there. And I'm looking to reach 10K subscribers, followers on TikTok over here. You said you 51 years old. Absolutely not, girl. Absolutely not, Luna. I get it. That part of the reading may not be for you. It may not be for you, but you never know. I'm just saying. But, yeah. That's all I got for y'all. I call my energy back to me, cleansed and purified, and I send yours back to you exactly the same. Y'all, please continue to do things that your future self can be proud of and make decisions that you can sleep well with at night. You'd be surprised. Women do conceive while they're in menopause. Okay? Thank you, Spirit, for clarity, for confirmation, for truth, for protection. Okay? I appreciate y'all so much. I hope that y'all can have a beautiful rest of the day. And I will touch bases with y'all in a little bit. Yesterday's reading, the elements, is up for those of y'all who missed it. I know y'all was like, when it's gonna be up? It is definitely up. Y'all, please tap the screen over there on YouTube. Hit the like button. Let them know that you are interested in my content, so that way I can reach the collective that I'm supposed to be reaching. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it was good. It was crazy. I watched it like twice so far. But yeah, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.